Kendra. This is Zeke and Dylan and my assistant Isabel. Today I'll be going over showmanship pivots. We're going to start off with Zeke. First I'm going to show how to initially train a horse to pivot in the showmanship. We're going to start off very slow, going one step by one step. Now once he brings that left leg forward, I'm going to pause and then ask him again. Now he stepped out, but we're still going to bring that leg forward. He's not yielding his shoulder right now, so I'm going to go ahead and put my hand into his shoulder, push it over, and just turn him. And that's how you initially teach a horse how to pivot. Now Zeke is actually trained to pivot on the wrong foot, and the reason that it's the wrong foot is that it technically breaks forward motion in the pattern, and this is how he's trained to pivot. As you can see, the right leg is going back, still has a nice crossover in the front, but this makes it harder to yield their shoulder. And I can fix that by just bumping his shoulder in, keeping it away, and then continuing my pivot. Most judges actually don't notice that it's on the wrong leg, so I just haven't fixed it, but technically it is incorrect. Now I'm going to show you the pivot of a trained horse on the correct foot. This is Dylan, and with him I actually have the chain underneath. With Zeke I'll keep it over since he breaks that forward motion, so that's going to push him back. Put the chain over will bring that leg forward and make it easier for me to bring it forward. And that's a correct pivot. Now when you're pivoting in a class, you're going to want to either do a correct pivot or do a correct and quick pivot. You never want to just be quick and not worry about the fact that they're sticking their pivot. So now, if I don't correct him, he'll walk out of his pivot if I'm going fast. But each motion that he makes has to be corrected. So if I'm going faster and I see him start to move that leg, I'm going to pull forward on the lead in order to keep his leg planted. Just like that. I'm going to switch back to Zeke. One more thing that I'd like to go over is the pivot in the pattern. And that is the pivot in the pattern right before a setup. Now if a pattern calls for me to trot from A to B, do a 360 and then set up, what most people don't understand is that when you pivot and go to set up, your pivot foot needs to stay planted. I'm going to stop, do my 360. I'm going to keep that foot planted and then set him up. And he just picked it up, but you get the point. And that's all.